Hey everyone. So, I want to talk about email marketing analytics. Y'all, it's not that hard. Right? We know tracking email analytics is going to be critical in helping you improve your campaign performance. So, we want to make certain that you understand what are some of those key metrics that you need to monitor and what are the different types of things you need to experiment inside of your email campaign that can significantly enhance your email strategies. Okay. So when we talk about measuring your marketing success, there are going to be three key metrics that you want to kind of keep in mind. So the first one is going to be your open rate, right? And this is the percentage of recipients who open your email. The next one is going to be your click through rate. And this is going to be the percentage of people who click on links within your email. And then the third one is going to be your conversion rate. And this is the percentage of people who, you know, complete a desired action. And the action could be making a purchase or signing up for a webinar. When we're analyzing data for insight, some of the things that we want to do is want to make certain that um, we identify the top performing subject line, the content, and the email design. We want to make certain that we determine, when is the best time and frequency to send emails to your audience. You want to ensure that you segment your audience based on engagement levels and preferences. And then lastly, you want to make certain that you recognize any kind of trends in your subscribers' behavior over time. Now, how do you do this? Well, the best way to do this is through experimentation and, of course, optimization. So you want to continuously test and refine, any of those elements to improve your email marketing results. So you want to test your subject lines, experiment with the length, personalization, time of the day. Okay. And then, of course, you want to make certain that your content formatting, um, you test that as well. So you want to compare, how well it does with text versus HTML versus long form versus short form, right? All of that's content. And then, of course, you want to think about when is the best time to send it. Test the different days of the weeks, test the different times of the day. And then, of course, we talk about segmentation, but it's super important because you're going to create targeted campaigns based on your subscribers' data and their behavior. So let's talk about an example of how this worked with the American Lung Association. So ALA was facing issues with their email being delivered. This was creating a significant impact on their ability to reach supporters and donors. So what they decided to do was they decided to look at their data and they decided to optimize their delivery of their email. So what they did was they first segmented. They broke down their subscribers based into groups on factors like past engagement and their giving history. And the next thing they did was they made the content relevant. So each segmented group received more targeted and relevant messages. And then they relied on senders' reputation. So ALA focused on building trust with email providers by following best practice consistently. Now, as a result of this, ALA efforts led to a 10% improvement in their inbox placement. Now, this may not seem, significant. It actually may seem very modest, but it had a substantial impact on their bottom line because more emails was getting into the right inbox. So it increased donations, higher engagement with their advocacy work, and it improved the overall campaign effectiveness, which is what we want to do. So when we talk about, making sure we have a good strategy in place, making certain that we're looking at our analytics, we want to keep in mind these three things that we are conscious of the data because that's going to drive our decision making, right, for our marketing success. That we list or we segment significantly, important details to help encourage and improve engagement and deliverability, and that we build and maintain a strong sender's reputation, right, to reach the inbox. So follow the rules. We want to leverage email analytics. We want to conduct data analysis. And then, of course, we want to implement continuous experimentation as an element for creating strategies that's going to optimize our email campaign performance. We can't underscore enough that these practices is what's going to help us achieve those meaningful improvements in the email marketing efforts that we're making. In saying that, I want to also go ahead and encourage and invite you to definitely apply for the 8-week cohort for email marketing for beginners. In this course, we help you from creating those high converting lead magnets all the way through your email funnel, so that you're bringing in those clients that are interested in what it is that you are selling. So again, remember to check the descriptions. You can find the link to apply for the cohort there. And as always, thank you so much for viewing my video. Please remember to subscribe to the channel and like the video. Thank you so much. Bye.